So now that we have already done functions, today we are going to start module. So what I'm saying, like what basically module is. So module is basically a file that contains some specific codes, like specific programs, classes, or functions. Now this is a very important meaning that you have to understand. Till yesterday when you were creating different functions, each function had a different task. And when we combine a lot of functions which are interrelated to each other, it creates a module. Okay, so there are different modules for different things, like some are built-in modules that you can use. Some, when I say built-in, that means that have been developed by the developer of Python themselves. Some are custom modules that you will design, and there are some third-party modules that you download from their website. Okay, we are going to study today calendar module because this is December month, almost the end of the year, and this is going to be very interesting. Similarly, if you have to do some statistic work, there are some statistic modules out there. You can do a Google search on it. You have to do some mathematical work, there are some math modules. We will be doing calendar module since it is easier to understand. First thing first, see here. First things first. The very first step when you have to use any module is to import it. Import it. How do I import a module? I will say import and then write down the name of the module. So I am going to use calendar module. Okay, this way. Just a minute, sorry. This is a small one. Okay. Now when you say import calendar, that means entire module of calendar has been imported to your program. Okay. Some people use aliasing. For example, if you are not wanting to use this entire word every time we are going to create the program, you can give aliasing also. Like you can say as and you can say CLN or something that you wish to give a name. Remember, when I'm going to import a module, I'm going to use it multiple times. So if you are like worried that why are you going to type so much thing, you can take aliasing also. However, I'm not going to take it. Okay, your calendar is imported. First thing, how to print a entire calendar for a given year. How you are going to do? First, you are going to write calendar. This is the name of the modules that you have imported. Dot pr cal. From pr you can say print, and cal means calendar. You are going to pass the parenthesis and you are going to pass the year. So my year is 2024. Just run it. See, entire year printed. This way you can print the calendar of any year. Say for example, I want to create a dynamic program like year is equal to int input. Please enter a year. Okay, suppose I want to enter the year from the user and I want to print its calendar. So how I'm going to print? I'm simply saying calendar dot prcal and pass the year. So in this case is stored in year variable. Run it. So this question asks me, please enter a year. I say 2025. I run it, press enter. 2025 calendar is printed. See, January starts on Wednesday. Fine. This is the case of printing the entire year. Next, let us Yes, you may note it down. Okay, this way entire year you can print. Next comes that I don't want to print the entire year. I just want to print a month for a particular year. Okay, you want to print the month calendar for a particular month, number and year. Suppose this is the case. Say for example, you want the calendar of uh, March 2024. Okay, what you're going to do? You are going to write down the name of the module, that is calendar dot pr month. Earlier you were writing pr cal. In this case we are writing pr month. Okay, and here I'm going to pass two values. One is the year, so year is of course 2024, and next parameter is the parameter that is month, so month is 3. Just run it. See, automatically it says March 2024 and it prints the calendar of March. You may please note it down. The general syntax, if you want to know, then the general syntax is calendar dot pr month year comma month. Suppose you don't want to use prcal. However, that is the easiest method when you want to print the calendar of entire year. Suppose you don't remember, but you still remember PR month. Okay, so you can use this. How? You have already studied iteration. Okay, and you know in a year there are 12 months. So you can take a simple for loop for I in range starting from 1 going on till 13. Now don't say that there is not a 13 month in calendar. Obviously there is not 13 month in the calendar, but you know in a loop this will always go one number less than what you write at the second parameter or the end parameter. So anyway it will go till 12 only, and you can say calendar dot pr month 2024 comma I. This way you can run. See, all the month are printed. Yeah, PR. PR stand for print, and month means that I want to print a single month. But just I'm using a for loop iterating over all the month from 1 to 12. Okay, but the easiest of this method is to use prcal, calendar dot prcal, and just type the year 2024. Run it. Okay. Okay. Next is a very important concept of leap year. Now, leap year, why they are important? If you ask a novice person or a student what a leap year is, you will see there is some, a very simple, or you can say foolish answer that any year that is divisible by 4 is a leap year. But this statement is wrong, because there are lots of years that are divisible by 4 but they are not leap year. There is a condition. Up until now, whenever I gave you all a question, say for example a year like 2012, you have to check if it is leap year or not. How do you check? First, what you were doing? First, you were dividing it by 100. If this year is divisible by 100, then it should also be divisible by 400. Then this will be a leap year. Or if this year is not divisible by 100, as in this case 2012 is obviously not divisible by 100, then in this case I can simply check if it is divisible by 4 or not. If it is, then it is a leap year, otherwise it is not leap year. So taking the case of 2012, 2012 is not divisible by 100. So skip that condition, simply check if it is divisible by 4 or not. But yes, if it is divisible by 4, then it should also, you have to make sure that it is not divisible by 100. Take another example, say for example 1900, okay, or 1900, or say for example any other year for that matter, like 1850. Now this year is leap year or not? First thing what you have to do, you have to divide it by 100. If it is, then divide it by 400 also. This is not divisible by 100, so skip it, simply try with 4. So lot of confusion happens, but with the calendar module this problem can be eliminated. What is the option that we have? We have a method calendar dot is leap, and you can simply type the year, and this will tell you if it is leap year or not. For example, check the 2024 calendar dot is leap and check with 2024. Just run it. It says true, a Boolean answer. That means 2024 is leap year. Let's verify. Does February has 29 days? Yes, 2024 in February we had 29 days. Okay. If you don't want to print true or false and instead you want to print a personalized message, what you can do is you can take this output in another variable. Say for example, you can say leap, simply say leap, and in the variable leap you are going to get either true or false. So you can use a if statement. If leap double equal to true, print leap year, else print not a leap year. See, 2024 it says leap year. Try another number, 2025, not a leap year. So you may note it down. Calendar dot is leap and year will be the parameter. Note it down, then I'll move ahead. Okay, I give a very simple question to you. You have to print the leap years between 2010 and 2030. Now you have this method. Can you use this method and tell me how you are going to print the leap years between 2010 and 2030? I give you just 1 minute. Try it. What strategy are you going to use? Can you tell me? Are you going to use a for loop? Okay, what you are thinking? For I in range 2010, comma 2031, and you are saying that mm, if calendar dot is leap and you type here I, okay, then you are going to print I. That's all. Print I, print I, and to save space on our monitor we are going to print everything on a single line. Just run it. So you get a list of leap years, right? This is what you have been doing. But I'm saying that the purpose of programming is to make things easier, not so lengthy. We are going, this is one method. Let me write it here, the second method, so that you have both the method. A very important method is calendar dot leap days. Fine, this way, and you are going to type here year 1 comma year 2. Now this method will return the leap years between year 1 and year 2 is excluded. That means year 2 minus 1. For example, you can say calendar dot leap days 2010 comma 2031. There are 5 leap years. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in case you if they say to you to print the leap years, you can use is leap method. If they say how many leap years are there, then you can use this method. Okay, many just don't get confused by this word days. Fine. Okay, let's try some question. Okay, the question to you people is uh, take a range of years from the user and print the uh, largest leap year in that range. For example, range is 2010 to 2020 or 30. 2010 to 2030 like this. Okay, so your answer should be 2028. Largest leap year in range of 2010 to 2030. You have to try this question. Take a range of years from the user and print the largest leap year in that range. This is example. Okay, now let me tell you. First, let us take the range from user. Year 1 equals int input. Please enter the first year in the range, and similarly I am going to take the second year in the range. Year 2 equals, please enter the second year in the range. Now I can declare a variable like max leap is equal to 0 and then take a simple for loop for I in range year 1 comma year 2 plus 1. And now you can use that method. What is that method? You can say if calendar dot is leap I. Okay, if this value of I will, if this value, if this year I is leap year, in that case you simply update the value of max leap. This is the trick that I had told you multiple time when you want the maximum value in a range. Max is equal to I. Just get out of your loop and simply say print the maximum, no, not maximum, this word is not appropriate, the largest leap year in the range year 1 and year 2 is max. Run it. It says please enter the first year in the range. I will type 2010. Please enter the second year in the range. I will type 2030. It says the largest leap year in the range 2010 and 2030 is 2028. Okay, another question for you. You want to note it down? I just give you 1 minute. Note it down. Remember that you will not have to every time write import calendar. Just write it once and keep on doing your programs below it. Okay, next question for you people is again you are going to take the range 2 years in a range and you are going to print the first leap year in that range. I am writing it down this way. Print the first leap year. Just try it. Maybe it works. So first leap year would be 2012. This is your question. Okay. See, whenever you are given a two range, okay, two numbers in a range, and you want a maximum value in that range, you will always use this concept. If you don't remember, then you should recapitulate all the concept I taught you in the iteration class. Okay. And if you want the smallest value, then wherever your condition holds true, simply write break and you have to stop there. I'll just copy it down because I don't have to move on now. I just have to stop anyway. Paste it. You can say min leap is equal to 0 and wherever the condition holds true, say min leap is equal to I and immediately get out of it. Are we using the correct? Okay. The first leap year in the range is min leap. Let's try it out. For example, I take the range. First number is 2010, second number is 2030. So it says that first leap year in the range 2010 and 2030 is 2012. Fine. Okay, let's move to new concept. The concept is, suppose you are given a date like 13 12 2024. Now see how special this day is. It is Friday the 13th. You as such know how uh, you know how unique this number has been for various civilization, even though in unlucky way. So we just have to know what day name do we have on 13th. Okay. Now there are two approaches for this question. Understand. There is a very important module that is calendar. Okay. Calendar dot weekday. And here you are going to pass three things: year, month, and day. Okay, and this is going to return the weekday number. Weekday number. Now, what weekday number means? Weekday number means 0 is for Monday, 1 is for Tuesday, 2 is for Wednesday, and so on. Let's see. I want for 13th December 2024. I want to know what is the weekday. So I will say calendar dot weekday. First parameter is year, so I will type 2024. Second parameter is month, so month is 12. Third parameter is day, so the date today is 13. Let's run it. See, you get 4. As I said, it will always start the numbering from 0. So 0 means Monday, 1 means Tuesday, 2 means Wednesday, 3 means Thursday, 4 means Friday. Now this is not very meaningful, isn't it? You want the day name. Now what according to you concept can you all use when I'm giving you this concept and this concept? Especially up until now, whatever I've taught you, what do you think? A concept could be used that can print the name of the week. Tell me what goes in your mind. Can you think of conditional that you can use if, elif, elif? I am saying that this method calendar.weekday is giving you this number, and you better understand what this number means. 0 means Monday, 1 means Tuesday, 2 means Wednesday, 3 means Thursday, 4 means Friday. So you know 4 means Friday, but for a normal person, novice person, he does not know about this. He wants to know the name of the weekday. He wants to know what if you are thinking, let me store this number in some like day and simply write day here so that to avoid any confusion, if day double equal to 0, print Monday, elif day double equal to 1, then print Tuesday, and so on. Yes, now this is what is the first part of the program. Second part of the program you are going to learn. Actually, this is okay when I want to do it only for once. But if I have various pages on my website or various places in my program where I need to know the weekday, so writing every time this thing is not a good thing. For 7 days you will have to write for weekdays, for 12 times you will have to write for month name. This is not good. So Python also has another method that gives you the name of the day for a particular day number. What is that? That is calendar dot month underscore name, and square bracket you can type the number of the day. So this is day. Run it. Oh, I'm writing month name. What is this? I have to write day name. Day name. See, Friday. Isn't it better? Yeah, yeah. I can, for your understanding, I can write down day is equal to 4. This way you can understand. Month underscore name. That I'll tell you later on. In argument, I had written day only. So day was 4. So it printed April because in normal calendar, 4th is April. Calendar dot uh, day underscore name square bracket day number. Okay, it will give you the day name. It will give you day name for a day number. Example, uh, 0 is equal to Monday. This way. Note it down. Then I'll tell you even a better strategy now, and very, very, very important. Done? Okay. Next important concept for you is calendar dot month range. Now this method takes two parameters, year and month. Okay, this thing will return two values. Up until now you were just getting single value, but this time this method returns two value. I will write it down. It will return two values. What are they? First value that it will return is the weekday number for the first day in this month. First thing. Second thing it will return is total number of days in this month. Okay. For example, I say calendar dot month range and I say 2024 comma 12. Now see, this is the most important and most beautiful concept of calendar module. It will give you two things. First thing, it will give you the weekday of the first day. So check your calendar and tell me what was the weekday of 1st December. Really? I don't think so. Today's Sunday. Okay. So one, so it will give you the weekday number. So for Sunday, what value will you get? Can you tell me? If 0 is Monday, I just showed you 0 is Monday, then what would be Sunday? 6. Why 7? In total, you have 7 days and you are starting from 0. 6. So it will return two things. Okay. Let's get those two things. See, this way when you run, you get a tuple. Just now you all have not studied data structures. The first value is what? The starting weekday number, that is 6, that means Sunday, and second is 31, that tells how many days you have in December. If you want to get them separately, just write down two variables. First variable is your first, you can say first. Okay, this is the variable name. It is up to you what you find useful or meaningful. Second variable is a number or num days, like this, and you can print them separately. Print uh, first weekday equals first. Similarly, print total number of days equals num days. This is a new concept that we are studying today. Taking two values from a function. Run it. See, first weekday is equal to 6. Total number of days is 31. Okay. Now we are going to do, first you note it down, then we are going to do two very important questions. Note it down. Yes, you can do it. First note it down. In the meantime, I am writing the question for you. Input a year and month from the user and print the day name on which the month begins. For example, if someone enters 12 and 2024, then you have to print Sunday. This is your question. I give you 1 minute. See, input a year and month from the user. I'm not wasting time on inputting. I'm simply taking it. Okay. 2024 and month is 8. I just have to print the weekday name on which this 8th month begins. Okay, date 10 October month. First I need to get the weekday number. How do I get weekday number? First you will have to use this concept. In this you will get two things: the weekday number of a particular month in a year, so I need 10 for 2024, and the number of days. I'm not interested in number of days, so I can ignore it. Okay, I get the starting weekday number. Now I just have to print the name. I can simply say print and use this module calendar dot day underscore name, and in a square bracket just pass this value first. That's all. Tuesday. Let's see the year of see October. Okay. Next question, since we are short of time now, is a question of the day. Uh, Question is, you have to enter a year from the user and you have to print all the months in which Friday the 13th falls. This is question of the day. You have to try it with all the topics that I have taught you today, and in the next class we will discuss how to do it, but you should try it first. Okay, yeah, this is a homework for you all. Try it. You have to enter the year from the user and then you have to print all the months. It will be appreciated if you could print the month name. For example, if someone types 2024, then as of now I know that yes, December is there. Besides December also, if any month is there, we'll just take a look. Yeah, this one. What is the error that you are facing? See, this is what you have written, but you are doing one thing wrong. In month range, what are you going to type first? Tell me. First you are going to type year, then you are going to type month, na? Correct it.